Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are we this fine Hatsune Miku day? It's Hatsune Miku's world and we're just living in it? Yeah, I think that's 100% accurate. Let's knock out some dailies. I'm early, as is usual for me. Yeah, you didn't know I could grow some hair that quick, did you? You know, I had to rock it. I decided not to put it up in a bun today. Let's find some decent dailies, can we? What the heck is all? What is this? Nobody needs those. I am a known spender. Beware. I'm a spender, but man, that infinite algorithm or whatever the heck we're calling it on this server. Oh, I want it, but I'm like also, ouch, like $500 for that? That's insane. Like, I'll show you, like, I'm not shy about showing what I've spent. I've gotten to, let's see, I clicked the wrong button there. Hold on. I clicked myself out of the game. I've gotten this far. I've got 810. I'm not even like in the realm of this thing, which this would be nice to get because I will one day probably go back and get Violet. And so knowing that I've got a guaranteed weapon for her is pretty legit. But I'm not necessarily going to push for that. That's a lot. I mean, that's a big gap. 800 to 3,000. Like maybe I'll get to that. I don't know. Who we got in A6 today? Dude. She is a beast. Yeah, I mean, it's a great skill. All of them, every one of the paid skills is a really good skill. I mean, there's absolutely no denying that. And you stick this on someone like a Dio who has an amazing 2-turn skill to begin with, and you just, I mean, you're partying, right? So you just replace Tarakaja with this thing. Weapon selected for Violet, makes sense, What's up, Ahmed? What's up, everybody? Got a lot of people filtering in. We got a little bit of time before we do the polls, so feel free to come on in. Slow it all up. It's all good. I stand by my spender opinion. I used the case on Futaba's weapon and you R6'd. Hell yeah. We got Ethan, the Miku haver. Hell yeah. It's cohesion. It's definitely better than cohesion, yeah. I mean, I guess there's a case to be made that you can put on like other personas too, but ultimately you can get more once you buy it the first time. So at least from that perspective, you're not completely locked out. They do not. At least I don't believe they have. I'm fairly certain the paid skills are still just paid skills. I have not tried Reverse 1999. I am glad that Minami Synergy is not in the same time slot as everyone else in the beginning. Yeah, the hair took me a while to do, guys. It took me a few minutes to style this. Miku's good, but slow. I mean, as far as getting into her concert, yeah. But the getting into the concert then makes it up, right? Let's go do this. No. I think I need more coffee still. You prefer Anj? It's just going to have some that are good with some battles and some that'll be good with others. I did get a haircut. Yeah, I went and got it styled. It took a while to color. I mean, you guys know how dark my hair was before, so, you know, it took a hot minute. Pulled Miku in 20 and on 110. Now you can save for summer characters. Nice. Yeah, and our next patch should be theoretically a summer character. Matter of fact, I believe it's this summer character right here. She was not... Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I didn't get her... I need to get her some gifts. Hold on. Hold on, girl. I gotta get stuff for you, honey. Don't you worry. Papa's got some gifts. This one. These are all for her, right? Yeah. Boo, boo, doo, boo, 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 boo. What shampoo do I use? I like the all-in-one body wash. Head and Shoulders too sometimes. You know, you got to make sure you don't get the flakes. Saving for Mitsuru. When does she come out? I'd have to double check. I My brain is not locked into the order at the moment. I would have to look, my friend. I mean, not for quite a few patches. It's not anything in like the next month or two. Because I think it would be... Because she's the next time we get a Tartarus update. Maybe right after Barry? I'm trying to think if there's someone before Mitsuru. I think she was the next one. For P3. A1... So, yes, A1 is useful. It's not necessary. I don't necessarily need her to tell you that. Because you reset your highlight. Which is pretty crazy. And then you also get, is it 15% skill amp off the top of my head? But keep in mind that, I mean, it's been less than a day that anyone has had hands on her. And so there's just a lot of testing that needs to be done from all around the pike, right? The order has been shifted. Yeah, the order shifted all to hell anymore. I don't care what you have to say in this diner. Get some fries or get some chicken nuggets. Make up your mind. Motor oral toothpaste, dish soap. Yeah, I mean, that's the stuff you really got to put in your hair. I am, however, growing my beard out a bit. My youngest wants me to. And I used to have a long beard. So I did go get myself some nice new oils. I got this nice like little vanilla cedar one. Ooh, it smells delicious. If you ever get close to my face, you'll know. You'll know. It's hot stuff. Proud owner of an 82 cord. Nice. I just put mine to A3 today. I used my selector on another copy of her. We have summer units too. Barry. Oh, Blitz. I forgot about Blitz and Bowie. I cannot wait for Bowie. That's like my next really big hype one is honestly Bowie. And then probably, what the hell's her name? Pinky. Pinky. I like her. You can see Bear using turtle wax just on the head to keep it shiny. You know, you gotta do that kind of stuff. I'm not a real person. I'm AI. AI VTuber. 100%. I'm still baffled by the amount of times people have accused me of doing AI voice. And I'm like, do you really think AI would sound as ridiculous as I do half the time? I'm fairly certain it would sound more coherent. Something on, something off. I need some Mr. Miyagi. 2 chords and 60 pulls? Nice. A6? Hell yeah. Dude, A6 chord is not a bad space to be. Yeah, at this point, I'm not surprised by any of their movements and shakeups when it comes to the whole who is coming out when. What's better, A1 Mont or A2 Chord? I mean, that's tough. It used to be you would be able to say that you'd use Chord more, but that's just not the case anymore. But Chord is used on some very impactful teams, like, for example, Barry or Radiance Closer. I can't remember if she's used on Pinky's team. Is she? I don't know. She might be used on Bowie's team, though. I'd have to double check, but I need to go see what the A1 Amont is personally. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. 16-bit AI Bear, absolutely. CJ gets accused of AI voice. Yeah, I mean, at least I'm on screen. I mean, clearly there's nothing fake in my profile picture up there, or whatever you want to call my camera picture. What's up, Beast? I would go A2 Chord over A2 Futaba because Futaba is kind of being moved out of the relevancy for navigators. Not that she's bad or anything like that, but if you have Miku, which everyone should be pulling on Miku, I'm just going to put it out there, and you have Anj, or you get Fuka, then Futaba doesn't really have much of a place outside of Astrolabe. Still a great character. I don't think people should skip her, but if you're going to make an investment into a character, Chord will have more use than Futaba in the not so distant future. Am I going A2 or A6? It is undecided at the moment. I've been wrestling with that for about a week now. Some of it is honestly as simple as how Lady Luck treats me, right? Like if she's letting me win some 50-50s, okay. But I've spent quite a bit of money. And I will show you. I have 48 pulls I have these in terms of gems. So I did spend money, okay? And then I have basically never touched these. So I do have a fair amount of rebate. That said, if you just do the math, that technically isn't enough for an A6. So there has to be luck in there, or I don't know. I mean, or it just doesn't happen, I guess. There's only so much I can do, right? I told everyone else earlier, unless you know Jeff Bezos, or if you know, like, I heard that Elon Musk might be a trillionaire now. Like, if you can get them in the stream, maybe they can, like, fund it. But unless you know them, I don't know them. Let's see. I think we'll get back to C's. Maybe. So rotations I need to test. And I also could see the rotation depending on what order you want to put skills in for different party compositions. So like if you look at her, I love that her persona is just her. Like I do wish they gave her a persona. But like there might be times when you want to start with Pierce. There might be times when you want to start with crit rate or crit damage. I think it depends on partially how your DPS is set up. If your DPS doesn't need a bunch of crit rate, then you might want to start with a crit damage skill. If you're, all DPS is going to be good with Pierce, so let's just be honest about that. So I think there's going to be a 80% rule where 80% of the time this particular order of skills with what songs will be quote unquote correct. And I think there's going to be 20% where because my, I don't know, Makoto Yuki is not as built as your Makoto Yuki, that maybe you don't need the crit rate, but I do, right? So I think it just depends on that. Now the A1, this one is still good. The only reason I'm having some hard time debating what to tell people to do here is because based on what Najox was saying earlier, there are some things in the files where at one point they said like she wasn't coming back. And up until today, I was very much against that. I was like, no, she'll come back. But now there seems to be some level of evidence that at least at a point in time, there was a discussion being had as to whether or not she'll ever rerun. And so now I just don't know if or when. I still am leaning in the camp of she will come back because she's too much of a money magnet. And if you don't know how these things work on the back end, it's licensing fees. That's all it really comes down to. And so if she makes them enough money, then I guarantee they'll pony up licensing fees to do it a second time if they even need the licensing fees. They may not. But remember that Hatsune Miku is owned by another company, but her ability to be licensed into games is owned by Sega for a little bit longer. So there's a little bit of complication there. All to be said, if you don't get it now, there may be a long time. Oh, Mark, thank you for the 10 months. There may be a long time before you get another chance. Okay, so I've said that piece. Now here, skill amp is nice. Okay, so this, I'm gonna pull it up on the screen in case you don't know what it is, and I think my hair is blocking it. Increase the effects of skills, thief tactics that are increased when leveling up skills. This effect is calculated independently of other effects. Effects of that influence of Phantom Thieves stats, stat increase cap will not be raised, but instead applied directly as a skill effect. So it's like giving you extra levels of a skill. So it's good. Her weapon also has this. And then when you activate the virtual concert, you're resetting your highlight. And so the big thing that I look at in something like this is, was it that one or two? Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Let me reread that. Reset. Yeah, reset highlight. Is if you are going to, Shark, thank you very much for the 8 months. If you're going to rethink how you shift your highlights, this can be very good. If you're not, then you're probably not gonna get much out of it. I'll give you a great example. I did 6 or 7 different rotations on Akihiko to figure out how to line up 2 specific highlights at a specific time in that fight. And I would just keep resetting the fight and taking notes, and I'd write down how much damage I did. I'd write down all sorts of different things. I spent a couple hours testing rotations. I will have to do the same thing here. I'm willing to do that. I think that's fun. If you don't want to do that, just save for the next character. And then awareness 2, honestly, if you're not going to A6, this is the most I'd tell you to go. But even then, it's good. It is good. I don't think it's the end all be all. Personally. EF with the 9 months. All right, thank you. All right, let me scroll back up, see what I've missed for questions, because we're going to wait a few more minutes before we pull. A4 is a big jump for Cord. Yeah, I'm 1 away from that. I wish they put her in the frickin' Cognitite shards. My Makoto Yuki crit rate is probably not that good because I do not have his 5-star. And so I had to push, I think, crit rate somewhere else. I can't remember. Let me find him. Makoto, where you at? Me personally, I was far more interested in Akihiko than I was Makoto Yuki. So without being in battle, his crit rate's only 25%. Yeah, figuring out when to use what song is Phoebe on steroids, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I have all units in the respected weapon. Should you get A3 Cord, A1 Frost Scale, free dupe unit. I heard A1 Frost Scale is meta for endgame. Currently, she can only be meta in her own fight. So meta is having the right character for the right fight in terms of elemental affinities, typically. I mean, there's some more nuance to that. But like if we look at, it was what, A1? I don't remember what A1 is. Let me look. A1 Frost Scale is each time you gain a stack, increase resonance damage by 8% up to 40. So it's a good bump in damage. 40% is a good bump. No one's ever going to use winter mode. So it really comes down to this. So think of this as when you launch your skill 1, you're going to have a 40% damage amp. So that's good. I mean, it's a good amount of damage. Now you're comparing that to, what was your other one? An A3 Cord. A3 Cord is going to be skills because all your A3s are skills. So if you don't plan on pushing Cord to A6, you could just stop with Cord. Just keep her at A2, forget going any higher, in which case in that scenario, I'd say Frost Scale. But Frost Scale gets a really good glow up later, like basically right now, like a couple weeks ago in CN. And so she's going to be great, but I would step back from saying that she's top meta. She's top meta in her fight. Makoto Yuki, top meta in his fight. Akihiko, top meta in his fight. It just depends on what fight you're in. Of all units in the respected... Oh, that's one I just read. In the band minigame, I haven't even tried them yet. I suck at that minigame. I don't know what it is about the minigame here for the music, but I'm terrible at it. I used to be fairly competent at rhythm games. Not like top of the list. I'm no Kage. I'm no Earphone. But like, good enough. I used to play them all the time on PlayStation. But not anymore. There's no achievement for getting her. I think that's part of the concern. There's also stuff in the game files where it said she wouldn't rerun, but then those apparently got pulled back. So I hear. I didn't see them personally. Duh, you like my cosplay? This is just my normal outfit. Normally I take it off and I'm lazy, but this is what I look like. I just woke up like this, right? Beyonce. Let's see. What else am I missing? You want A6, R6? Hell yeah, Mark. So will Miku be buffed to match Xian's power later? Yes. So if you don't know what that is, so if you go to anyone's Mindscape, over on the right-hand side here for Miku is an extra button. And what that is, it's like a Mindscape synchronization. And when you click it, it brings her stats relative to like what is the current game, basically, on CN. So at probably roughly when she would come out for us then, so, you know, probably a year from now, that button I'm sure will show up and that's going to amp up her skills. So yes, that's the entire point of that button, is to allow a synchronization of the unit launching everywhere. And we'll get it at some point when it makes sense for us to get it. But I don't expect that for probably almost a year would be my guess. What about her 5-star weapon? I love her 5-star weapon. So it has... Forget about the attack. When you gain a track, you increase party's crit damage, which is always good. It's not the biggest value ever, but it's decent. And then you get skill amp. So you can layer this with A1. I would still probably go A1 over the weapon because this isn't giving you like the highlight stuff. But if you're going for her, I would recommend her weapon personally. Beast is going to get banned by Melissa because of how good his pulls were. Who hates emo boys? Me? I don't hate. I don't hate. No, she's not. Her A1 is not twins A1. A1 for twins is definitely something different. I mean, A1 twins is like a whole nother character. To me, it feels like it's a whole nother character. What else am I missing here? Mobile gives you a huge buffer window in the rhythm game. Does it? I might have to do it on mobile then. What I need to do is just give Kage my password and have him do it for me. Yeah, I heard that there's like nothing in this patch. I was hoping that maybe they just didn't say something or I missed it on the stream, but it sounds like it really is just like a whole nothing bag. Picked up Futaba from the selector and Cord from the gift shop. Good, good. Wondering if Mont is good on a rerun. So Mont is good. Mont Figure Skater, Frostgale Katona, whatever you want to call her. But in order for our next 3 patches should be Summer Minami. And Summer Minami is like the best buffer, basically, best support unit for pretty much forever. I mean, she's super relevant. Then you get your best AoE damage dealer, which is Summer Puppet. She'll be the best for quite some time. And then they're going to have Barry. Now, Barry should have been first. And then after Barry, you've got Bowie. So you're going to have a really good AoE and a really good single target, 2 single target damage dealers pretty quickly. Assuming they don't change order again. But it's the difference between Mont is still good. She's not bad or anything, but there's about to be someone holistically better. Aside from their own content, there's always their own content, right? Did the twins launch with their inner Mindscape? Yes, they launched with their Mindscape on the other server. Miku did not launch with a Mindscape. She just has the Mindscape sync button. I know this because I actually pulled her on KR. I had a couple gems and I was over there looking at something. I'm like, let me just try to get her. And I got her. I won my 50-50 on her. So I was messing around with her earlier today. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's sad about no content. Totally get that. What's that mean? What's different about her inner core? So inner core is what brings characters to level 100. And then it's this up here. So we don't have it in global, but it has like a couple additional passives. And then as an example, like if you say did old school Yui, she's one of the first to get it. If you upgrade her thing, it gives plus electric damage to any electric damage user. So not just herself, like she'll be helping close her radiance later, whatever. And then they get all sorts of like crazy buffs and stuff like that. And it allows them to go to level 100. So this is pretty impactful. So Miku does not have this. What she has right now is a button over here that just gives her more stats for her powers. This is the easiest way to explain it. If it wasn't such a pain in the butt, I'd switch between the clients and show you, but it's honestly a pain in the butt to do that. What else we got here? Yeah, exactly what I was saying, JH. You got it. You got it. It's something different. You're not bothering me, my friend. I'm returning player and all this stuff is new to me. From 5 stars, I have Ryuji, Morgana, An, both Makotos, Yukari, Joker. Which 5 stars should I look for? Get yourself Miku, first of all. And then literally the next like 5 units are awesome. Like we're entering the phase where everybody's good for a really good reason. But like I was saying just a few minutes ago, Summer Minami is one to get. Summer Puppet is AoE damage queen. Barry does a ton of damage for single target. Bowie does a ton of damage for single target on nuke. Is it difficult to get the inner core mats? Kind of, sort of, yes. It takes 2 seasons to max out one character, if I remember correctly. So they have like a different mode. I don't know what it's going to be called. I don't even know what it's called on the other server. But like you build up mats for a specific character during that mode. And then there's another set of materials that you farm in the metaverse. So you'll have something else to spend your stamina on. It's like another stage in here. And so that's for like some of the stuff. And then you have character specific stuff that is during the event, but it takes 2 seasons to actually max them out. So it's kind of like Core Mindscape when it first came out. Like you really have to be selective on who you bring into 100 and like fully maxing out. Nope, I'm about to pull in like 2 minutes. Miku roll in first weapon or first multi? Heck yeah. If you don't do long fights, yes, Miku is not very good. I don't know what that means. What? There's no lies here. This is my real hair. I mean, You can't tell any difference between these two things. I don't know what you're talking about. You like that Barry's delayed? You're going to A6? Hell yeah. I will just go A0 on Barry. I'm not going to go past that. I'm going to have to do some recouping. 2 seasons, just 2 seasons. It's a whole different game mode. It's kind of like Astrolabe in terms of like... I'm not sure exactly how many weeks it is, but like you have a set period of time to get stuff done and get the resources, and then you'll do it again like another month. I'd have to double check the timing. I'd have to literally log into the other server because I don't remember. Doesn't the sync button suggest we expect her to return? I don't know why the sync button would matter for that. The Mindscape sync button is just to give her the proper amount of stats between the two servers. I don't know if it's as long as Asteroid. I honestly don't remember. Make sure you like the stream. Yes, like and sub. Guys, let me press the button. You guys need the button. Like and sub. All right, we're going to get into some pulls. A0 is fine on Summer Marion. She gets a bit stronger in terms of her item effects at A1, but it's not necessary. You'll be fine at A0. You'll be fine without her weapon too. So, hi. So can I pull? I'm confused. You can do whatever you want, Jessica. You can do whatever you want. I would say she's worth pulling, personally. All right, here we go. So I am not guaranteed on the 50-50. Yes, we're doing the 50-50 banner. Guys, I need all your juju. I need all your luck. Or I need all your firstborn children to sell to some demon somewhere. So you pick which one. Send me love, send me juju, or send me your firstborn. Let's get ourselves some Hatsune Miku. As always, standard rules apply. I'm going to skip the screen so we can't see the good sparklies, because we all know what that means when you get the sparklies. But when I get to my inevitable 50-50 pull, then maybe I'll draw something, since then we know it'll be a 5-star. Yeah, I would definitely get at least one copy of Miku. I couldn't... It's like Anj, honestly. I just don't see a reason not to. Other than you just don't have it, right? Alright, so here's what we need. We need the Kage luck, because he got it on his first pull earlier today. A6 and 60 pulls, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Strap in, boys and girls. We might be here for a few minutes, okay? This might take a few. Alright, so obviously we're off to a good start. I mean, we started at a dead 0, so there is that. I don't know why it wouldn't stack 3 times if it says it in the description. I mean, I haven't been able to play her yet, obviously, because I don't have her, but Kage was insane. Melissa, I want to A6 for the guild. Guys, let me be specific. I want to A6. This is the first character outside the twins that I really want to A6. But we all know that's not cheap. If we're just dead honest about it, that's like, if that was like $200, fine, I'll drop $200. I've already dropped over $200 today on this game, just so you guys are aware, between yesterday and today. So, yeah, no. Why is this number as big as it is? Why do I have so many tickets? Because I spent some cash. Washed streamer. He is, man. He is. Why am I even here? All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm washed. Peace out. Boop. We'll be back for Sword Art Online. All right, let's keep this thing rolling. It's expensive. Yes, it is. I have never maxed a character, a paid character in any gacha game ever in my life. Double. I need a freaking triple, my friend. Dude, you know, I'd even be cool with 500 being what you need for an A6. Honestly, because I mean, I get it. It's gacha landscape, right? Trial doesn't work like a typical fight. That is true. That trial kept yelling at me too. It's like, follow instructions. I'm like, I don't need your instructions, fool. I know what I'm doing. 150 on Violet A6R skip. Jesus, that's actually not that bad. I mean, I'm about to be out of tickets already, and I haven't even pulled one copy. So, you know, that says something. You like the silver jacket? Hell yeah. You know, I had to get stylish for this one. I had to go into my Rockstar ways. Best value anniversary purchases are ironically not the anniversary stuff. It's actually other packs. If you go into my Discord, which here, I'll pop the QR code up again. Go to the general no spoilers chat, and I pinned a spreadsheet today that shows how much everything is on a per pull basis. Literally do that today. It's crazy. Yes, we're going Miku. Whereas a lot of people seem to call her Migu, which I did not know was a thing. You're not late. I haven't even pulled one copy yet, Dan. Dan the man, we're rocking it. We're going for it. Hopefully you score some Cherish. You know, I'm going to have to lose a couple of these, right? So I wouldn't mind getting a copy of Cherish. I already have his base copy. I would very much like to have at least his A1 if I'm going to fail things. You want to silence him? Who, me? Can you double check the 5-star weapon? I don't think the crit damage buff stacks. I don't have it yet. I will have to like do it after I pull it. It's by no means that I don't want to. It's that I need to actually get it first. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we need to draw something. Because we're going to get a 5-star in this one because we're at the pity rate. Oh, and who's keeping track? I need somebody to keep track of how many pulls I'm doing. You know what? We're going to go with a leak. Let's see if I can draw one. Because you guys know I have an art background. So this is what we used to call the continuous line challenges. So leaks, I think, kind of come up like this to like a little... This is a terrible leak, for the record. Let's make this one a little bit thicker. Okay. The Hatsune Miku leak, that's clearly the exact thing it should be. A0 with 110, A1 on 10. Oh, nice, dude. That's some good pulls on your side. All right, come on. Give me the good juju, friends. I actually, yeah, I legitimately do. Like, my first jump into college was art. Oh, fuck you, child. Okay, can we agree that we got that out of the way early? That was what that was meant to be, is just getting her out of the way early? That feels like the worst way to start. That feels like the worst way to start. Put it on the fridge? Hell yeah. Okay, so we lost our first 50-50. That felt bad. That felt really bad. Couldn't have even been Cherish. Oh my god, that was horrible. Kage, I blame you. I blame you. Oh. I want to cry now. Like, damn it, Riddle. Riddle, you better not have screwed me for this whole thing. The child. It's not even a good child. You can have her, Melissa. Can I send her to you? Alright, we need an early. We need an early. Is it viable to equip the normal 5-star weapon of Katoni to Frosco? It doesn't really do anything for her now. Stick with their own weapons. You always be better that way. Oh, man. I don't know what happened there. I definitely stepped on someone's cat today, I think is what happened. That was punishment. For something. Yeah, you've got 1,000 rins, Melissa, that's for sure. Alright, we're at halfway up to the next pity. A Riddle from the 165 would also feel bad. Do I think she's worth an A6R6? I mean, if you have that kind of cash, yes. And if you're chasing scores, if you're not a score chaser, probably not. I live somewhere in the middle of that argument. Double soy. Oh my god, we are not starting well, friends. There we go. Okay, so she's a little bit earlier. Okay. What was that, 50? Was that 50 on that one? Thank you for the first, Miku. Too bad it's not a double, huh? Okay, now we're going to do a mini pause and get her weapon, so we don't mess up and forget her weapon. We'll come back. We are pulling more Miku. Don't go anywhere. We're pulling more Miku. Okay? Am I really just down to these weapons? Closer. Honestly, if we can get her to A6, then I'll A6 her weapon too, and I'll just burn these weapons. Or R6. What do you call it? A6, R6? I don't know. Okay. We're not at a rate up. So we could also be in pain here. We got her thing selected? Yes, okay. Okay, only 200 bucks to get that far into a character, Iron, is really not bad. Come on, just do it. Do it on the first pull. Do it on the first pull. Do it on the first pull. You're not listening to me. That's a 4-star. You half listened. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do it here. Do it here. Come on. You can get cherishes now. I already have his weapon. Bum, 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 bum. I lost to somebody at some point and got his. I forget who. Bum, bum. That's already bad. Come on. EY. Hook it up, brother. You want to pull from Makoto's sword. Failed 50-50 on the 70th. Damn. Accidentally clicked Sonata's weapon and got it. You don't have Sonata. Ouch. Ouch. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. I mean, I'd probably prefer to be more lucky on the character, but I would take luck here as well. I need luck everywhere. In all places. At the same time. What are we at? 44. Bum, 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 bum. Use your coins for Cherish's weapon. Not a bad investment. I think I have 20 coins right now. Of the 5-star ones. I'd be best off saving them though, because the other thing too is when they get the coin shop upgraded for limited weapons, they also have whatever the thing is called that lets you give duplicates, which is really not a bad thing to get. I have one of those items right now, which I would use on Hatsune if I'm going farther in her. I know, me, EY. Look, brother, you know I'm your fan. EY. EY. I'm gonna let your whole scene play out, EY. Hook it up, brother. You got her up in your 140th pull? Damn. I love that saying, you miss every shot you don't take. I say that all the time. Because I'll like email like developers and shit. Come on. Come on. I'm holding my breath. Yes! Okay. Whew. EY, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You gave me a little bit of a breather there. Okay. So in the other servers, the limited coins, they open it up to get all limited character weapons as well. However, they have to have a rerun first. So like right now, hers would not be in the shop, but when she gets a rerun, then her weapon goes in the shop. So it's nice, but there is a big delay to it, and it costs 20. I think it costs 20 tokens. Okay, we got the A0, R0 out of the way. Now we start crying. Is A2 the stopping point? I want A6, but so far my luck is not my luck started with Riddle. So, I mean, if that tells you anything, right? I do hope we get that next patch. That would be nice. Even if you just want to use it for the duplicate weapons, like that wouldn't be bad. EY's been generous for you lately? Hell yeah. 20 tokens? Yeah, I thought that's what it was. And then they also, for paid people, up how many tokens you get in the battle pass as well. Yeah, that would be using the mod item. If I don't see any reason for me to go R6 if I don't A6 her, but if I were to get her to A6, then I would use that as one of my copies. But we need a lot of luck, or I gotta find Sugar Daddy. I might have to do some feet picks. I don't know what the right answer is there. I've not gotten a pedicure lately though, so I'm just warning you. I'm not saying my feet are gonna look amazing. They're not gonna look like Hobbit feet, but I mean, they don't look like fresh pedicures. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll sell my underwear. I don't know. We'll figure things out. We're playing it as we go, guys. We're playing it as we go. Also, guys, give me let me max Luce if I'm going to be putting this much shit into your banner. What are we at? 45. Oh my god. What awareness are we at? We are still at A0. We're working on our A1 at the moment. Bear Baggins, yeah. Bearbo Baggins, there we go. There's probably a market for it, yeah. There's a market for everything, man. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a big market, but I think I could sell it to at least half a person. Ooh, come on. Give me some early love. Some early love. Give me some Kage early love. God has left this poll video. God never came to this video. That's why I got Riddle to start. Oh my god, we're already coming up on the next pity. Or 50-50, you know what I mean. How necessary? Nobody is necessary, but Miku is strong. Is how I would say it. Oh my god, we're going to pity again! Alright, what are we drawing? What are we drawing? We're gonna draw... what are we drawing? Feet, fine. Let's draw a foot. Get the nice little heel. Gotta come in here. Okay, now we gotta backtrack nicely so we can make some cute little toes. Hold on. Boop. One-handed gaming about to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one needs to be a little bit thicker. There we go. Guys, how's that foot? How's that foot? That's pretty legit. Okay. Frickin' Merope, you know I love you, girl. Hook me up. Oh my god, I... Fucking really? Minami? I should have drawn a better foot. Should have drawn a better foot. Alright, so I've lost two 50-50s in a row. Was it too chunky? Is that the problem? You know, I should have known better. You'd pay $5 for that? Well, you know where the super chat button is. Just decent. Oh man, this is not going well. All my good luck has been coming back to get me. Come on. We need some luck. We need like a triple Miku right here. We need a triple. A quadruple even. I still think my turbo pull is going to go down in history as my best pull ever. 2 turbos and a riddle on that one. That was pretty wild. Greedy Sega. I know, all the stuff I do for them. All the free advertisement they get from me. I actually tweeted them, like sent them a DM to see if they would like sponsor this particular stream for the anniversary. They never responded. Oh, what do we have? 45? Okay. Come on. Merope. There will be a double this stream? I hope so. I hope so. These were your pearls earlier. Honestly, quite a few people in the Discord have had some amazing pulls. Like, pulls to be jealous. Go watch Kage's video, actually. Kage had some ridiculous pulls. His first pull made me want to, like, punch my screen. Thank you, Luce, for finally showing up again. Oh, is he maxed out now? Sweet. Oh my god, Miku. Smark, thank you for the joining the membership. I don't know why I couldn't get those words out. I don't know why that didn't work in my head for a second there. Alright, come on. Just give it to me 5 early even? I mean, are you just going to really push me? You're really going to push me straight to 80 again. Oh, this is like the most brutal I've ever seen. Like, I had those really good Yukari pulls too. And then this. Alright, so that gives me A1. It hurts to do, not just watch. It's hurting me to do, to watch. Alright, so we're at A1. I was never not going to go to A2. So this is still within the... I was hoping to get better than this. Your pulls are in the Discord? Yeah, I know your pulls are in Discord, Beast. I know they're in the Discord. Can we get it early? Hatsune, please. Hatsune, come on. Another Luce. Earlier, I know I needed an earlier. Yes! Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dude, I already put like $200 down on the credit card account today. So that's A2. Frankie, thank you very much for joining. Very much appreciate that. Is my graphic still working? It is. Okay, I had that new member graphic. I have a special graphic for new member and a special graphic for super chats, and I never actually look up to see if they work. So if they don't work, you guys got to let me know. Okay, that's A2, right? Let me just make sure I'm counting correctly, because God knows I would count wrong. So we have base plus 2. Yeah, so it's A2. Guys, do we keep going? I really do want an A6, but you see the gems. Now, I do have rebates, by the way. Like, I do have this to exchange, so. Tyrant, thank you, my friend. I don't need A6. I don't need A6. Trust me, I'm very well aware. But this is only the second character I've only ever really cared about having A6 for. The first one being the twins. This is why I don't pull polls up, though, because if I were to say, should I go A6? She goes, yeah, go for it. No one's going to say, like, 2 people will say no because you'll feel bad for me. Okay. We'll keep going. So, what's another $200? Yeah. It's called, I want to say married. You know what, honestly, is if my sponsor wasn't late on my payment, this wouldn't even be a question. Is it tested how strong the A6 is? Somebody did damage cap on it today, if that tells you anything. Now, that's probably a very fringe case with multiple A6s, but she literally did 2 billion on her A6 move today. So, that's not strong. But by the way, that's the CN server. They have different modifiers right now. You cannot do that as far as I'm aware on the Glober server. She will get those updates later, like in a year. Yeah, it's insane. But keep in mind, she's capturing damage. So your team has to produce that damage, not just her. She doesn't just magically do 1 billion damage, right? So there's more nuance to it than just she's strong. Yeah, the 100% copy damage, like, is kind of unreal. Did I decide to A6? Well, I mean, there's the issue of do I have enough to A6, keep in mind. I would like to A6. But you can see my gem count, and you can see it dwindling. I mean, I'm down to 8,000 here, and I've got to do rebates. She's a catchy 2.0, definitely. Yeah, Doan, you might have stolen my luck, friend. You might have. That's okay. I'd rather the community have it. How about that? Yeah, it's 100%. Like, it's stupid. I thought 40% would have been a good number. And they were like, 100. Motherfuckers. Oh. Come on. Baby, be good to me. Baby, be good. Oh, we're gonna go to the full on, like, all these freaking polls today. Bum, bum. If I lose the 50-50, it might have... I mean, eventually you run out of gems, right? I mean, there is a limit. I thought Kage was funding this too. I must have heard wrong. Did he run away? Do, come on. Come on. You're being dirty, girl. Okay, so you know what? I'm not going to draw this time because my last 2 drawings did not go so well. We're going to go without the drawing. Maybe I insulted them. Let's see. Come on. Yes. Okay, we won the 50-50. That's good news. That's good news. So that's what, A3? A3? We got to get up into here. Wait, am I doing something wrong? 3252 meta gems. Let's Can we drop that down for a second? Jesus Christ. Do, 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 do. Let's bring this to 200. Just because it looks like a good number. I have literally not spent my rebate gems. I've been saving for something like this. 2 10 pulls, hell yeah. No, look, if you're free to play, do not chase. Do not chase. I mean, if you don't know, like I had like 30,000, or I had like 30, 40 tickets. I had like 30,000 and 28,000. Like, no, don't fall into the gambling trap, my friend. Okay. Wait, am I on the right banner? Chance. I don't think. Yeah, I'm not. I was gonna see if maybe I had something saved there, but I don't really have anything saved there. Okay. Boom. Let's just get it right now. Let's just get it right now. I was literally hoarding them until there was someone I really wanted to spend them on. And it just so happens Miku fits that bill. Gambling is fun. Gambling is like gut-wrenching. How about that? Ichiban no blah 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 blah. Whatever you said, closer. A1's a good stopping point. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You don't really need to go. You don't even need to go to A1 on her. A1's nice. It is nice. The highlight reset is pretty darn cool. Come on, early. I've gotten a lot of double soys today. Dude, I can't remember 15 years ago, so there's that. Is Platy in here? Platy, I'm trying to go for A6, but the game's not being nice to me, man. It's not being nice to me. Sir, like, can you yell at it or something? Oh, fuck. I already have him maxed out. At least give me people that aren't maxed out. But, I mean, that was kind of an early loss, right? I'd rather lose early. We're trying to, Jimmy. We're trying to. I'm dangerously low on gems. Plat's been here. Sorry, there's a lot of people in chat today. I've drawn like 20 soys. Seriously, man. That boy wants to come home with me. It's a soy day. Never skip soy day. Soy's always got my back. He's my homie. See? Told you. He was right there to start with. I can't wait for Soy 5-star. He's a badass unit. Do, come on, early. Do. Not max, that means less rebate. True, but I'd still rather max somebody. 100% is her percent damage for A6. I shit you not, my friend. Do. Are you doing chance for the content? Yes, but it's about the same doing this versus the 110. There's not really much of a mathematical difference between the two. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But also the content. You guys would be bored if you just knew I was going to get it at a certain point. Yes! Okay, there's another one. What are we at? I don't even know now. I'm too distracted by all you fine folks in chat right now, to be honest with you. Oh, come on, she's cute. Like, I like her background. All right, so we're... Is that... So that's A4, so we need, what, 2 more copies? Is that right? Let's take it down a notch. Woosa. Breathe. Something. Something. We need some early ass luck. Early ass luck, people. We're still in the 50-50. 2 more. A double, man. I might cry if I get a double right here. Are you kidding me? I mean, I can pretty much guarantee I don't have enough for any freaking weapons now. I mean, at least I got her 1 copy. Thank you, EY, for giving us at least the 1 copy. Thank you, EY, my friend. This is for the guild! This is for the guild! That's what matters. We do it for the homies, right? Rolling with my homies. Can you guys name that movie? Come on, early ass luck. Cherish Miku in 110 pull. That's pretty sweet. What are we at? All right, we have to do some more rebates, friends. Gotta do more rebates. Let's go up to another 100. Do. Whoa, too far. For the bear pack, yes. Waiting for the next pay for R6. I feel that, man. I feel that. Where are we at? Where's the thing? First ever copy of Morgana from the standard. Jesus, you're a year in and haven't pulled Morgana. I've already maxed him. that boy did not shy away from hitting my account. We're at 30. Well, Bear Apocalypse doesn't win yet. I still haven't pulled it. I still got 2 more copies I gotta pull. And I don't even have a chance at the weapon at this point. Not for lack of wanting or trying. Damn. Okay, I'll take 3 of you. Dot buff stuff is in CN. It's not in global. Boom. Ugh. 2 more ounce from standard. I enjoyed getting my onto A6. That was fun. Come on. Come on. No. No. We're getting too close. We need a double. We need a double. Nope. Okay, we need a double here. I did not stop, Melissa. I did not stop. Now, the game isn't necessarily giving me what I want, but I did not stop, no. Yeah, I do, and I have one of those mods, so that helps a little bit. Oh my god, I thought that was Riddle for a second there. Yes! Okay, oh my god, we need one more. We need one more. We need one more. People. We need one more. I feel like my heart rate is like when I work out. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, I can check it. Oh, it's only 92. Apparently I'm not completely fat ass out of shape. I mean, I have been working out. Yo, I've been training for high rocks and for a tough mudder. I asked you guys, like, there's 443 of you in here. So first of all, I need 443 likes on this stream, people. I'm punishing myself for your enjoyment. I'm punishing myself. But also, I asked you guys if you knew Elon Musk, because he became a trillionaire. And I haven't seen a single one of you bring him in the chat so he could be my sugar daddy for the stream. I'm just saying. I should switch. That's not a terrible idea. Because it's called reforging. That's what the R for R6 stands for. Yeah, Spirit Energy, guys. Yeah, I think, okay, I agree. I'm going to agree with you guys. Dude, I'm doing a 15K Tough Mudder. I'm going to die. If I don't come back after September, it's because I died during the Tough Mudder. Just, I'm sorry, but that's going to be what happens. Okay, we're going to 110 it. We're going to 110 it. I think you guys are right. This is like the one time. You're going to go ahead and hit Twitter. Thank you. Let's go for the one time. We're going to go for the one. Am I on the 110? Now, next banner, remind me to switch back. Okay. Dude, Platy, same. Same. It would be a dream to just grind gacha accounts for some rich mother mofo. Mark, I'm at A5, dude. I'm at A5. Oh, yeah, I need the new anniversary capsules. Imagine if I lost all my yen on that after doing this. That would be kind of funny. I still have a couple rebate left. Come on, early! I've literally given you everything plus a couple $100. Every time I fucking see Lufel, I think that's Riddle. And it scares the shit out of me. I was talking about the 15k mutter, not the A6. Oh. Well, whatever. What? I gotcha. Okay. This is the last of my gems. I have to go back into rebates. Come on, just be good to daddy. Be good to daddy. That's not... You need to grind jobs? Like in the game or in real life? I feel like I need to go grind another job in real life for this. Okay. Let's try it with 50. Because I don't really know how much I'm going to need. Do capsule pulls? We can do some capsule pulls. Why not? On target, it's still. We're at 38. We got a long, long way to go. It can't be real on the targeted, but it doesn't mean like I can't get spooked, right? It's like that irrational fear, right? Soy, call up your friend Hatsune. Oh, brutal. Come on. Come on. Stop being mean. Does anyone else pronounce his name Luful? No. I can't say that's ever crossed my mind that way. Do. Bow, bow. Do. Next pull, you think next pull? I would take it. I have a soy army. Like, a soy army and a half. Like, well, I'd hope it's the next pull. I mean, I got a few more in rebate, but I'm only at 68 out of 110. Key doing key things. Facts. The chosen one, right? See, tell me you don't just see that and instantly think Riddle. Like, I swear to God. Alright, we gotta burn the rest of these. That's all the rebates. Is there anywhere else I can get? I don't have any for that. There's none in there. I don't think there's anywhere else I can get coins or gems or what the heck you call them. Whatever you call them. No, there's not. Okay. And I already got like my celebration thingy. She's very good. Yes. Targeted. Yes, 78. Lufel the Spooker. I do get a kick out of the fact that the new Morgana has the same thing as the old Morgana. And so you don't know if you're getting the new one or the old one unless you're on the targeted banner. Come on, y'all. Did I do the clears? I think so. I have not done her event though. Come on, just a couple early. Vino, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, lady. I have not claimed the Miku event, so we can go do that. Because we're out. People, we're out. What, 98? Okay. What have you missed? You've missed me going for A5, using all my tickets, all my gems, all of my rebate. I guess I can do a couple more right here. I've used it all, my friend. I've used everything. Okay, so let's go watch the cutscene. That'll give us 1,000. I already did my 3,650. Yo, I'm gonna read this, so just deal with it. I heard it's not that long though. Bum bum bum. Do. Bum bum. No, I know extra is blinking, but I want to finish the pull first. Do. That voice. I did get my anniversary awards, yep. Do. There she is. Oh, and then it's the actual cutscene. Oh, which I need to skip. I actually have to skip this, or I have to... Hold on. I gotta take the desktop audio off for a second. I had to go fix one of my videos from a live stream because of this freaking song. It's just the meme of, oh my god, it's Miku. Wait, that's the whole thing? Wait, legit, that's the whole thing? I heard it was short. I didn't realize it. So like after this cutscene, there's nothing? I mean, the cutscene is cool, but like I could also just watch the opening of the game. Wow. Okay, well, let's bring the volume back. That's would you like to change the music on the music player to cloud music? Sure, why not? Oh. Where's my 1,000 gems, dude? Do you get them for the boss battle? No? Okay, well, that guy's 1,000 gems. Well, I mean, I knew it was short. I didn't realize it was that short. That's like something. I don't even know what to say to that. Okay. This will be 108. Could it please kindly... I mean, I guess I technically have enough, right? Collab music is copyright. Freaking sweet. Come on. Too early? I mean, we got A6 though. I mean, we got that. We got that. I mean, worst case, I can have it edit the music out. Are you kidding me? You're going to push me to 110. I literally have to go one by one now. It is. It's going to take me right to the 110. Right to the 110. I'll get it. Don't worry, my friends. Don't worry. Here we go. Imagine if the game glitched and gave me riddle. We have A6, friends. Okay. I'm not going to be ungrateful. I'm very happy to have A6. I'm a little bit bummed that I used literally every gem and I can't go get her weapon maxed out. Because I would need... What? 3 more copies? No. I have her base copy. I have one of the mod things. So would I need 2 more copies of her weapon? Right? And that literally came down to the last pull. Like, that was insane. Alright, who are we gonna get? Give me Cherish. Max, don't care. Max, she's 1 away from being maxed. She's 1 away from being maxed now. She wouldn't be terrible for the revive, but I never use her. I hate Phoebe. Yeah, I want a copy of him. I want a copy of him. If, you know, if it could be so inclined. That's not the thing I was looking for. I was looking for this. Bag. This one. Right? No, okay, whatever, Rin. Whatever, Rin. Yeah, I'm feeling Rin. Well, there you go. There you go. Alright, let's go get her an A6 status. Where is she at? All the way at the end. Boom. Yes. Okay, my first A6 ever. In the grand scheme of things, not the worst it could have been, but I am still sad about the weapon. But what do you do? What do you do? I guess over time I can break that out. Duh. And now the worst part of the game. Sitting here pressing the same button 47 times. I don't know if I have enough Astrolabe materials to fully do her Mindscape yet. It is going to happen. Like, she's my next priority for that, but I don't know if I have enough off the top of my head. Alright, now weapon. Change into her actual 5-star. Do strongest A6 acquired. Situationally strongest. From a Navi standpoint. It's not... I would take her A1 over her weapon as far as how crucial it goes. But it is good because it's given skill amp. But you can also get skill amp on her A1 and then her A1 resets her highlight. But it's good. And I mean, a stat stick on a Navi is of course a good thing, right? Press harder. I know, right? Even her chair power creeps a hunch. See, so like what I can do here now is I can do this. So I can use my artisan mod. And that'll at least get me 1 forge. And then... who do I want to sacrifice? Because I'm going to have to sacrifice somebody's 5-star to do this. Who do I not care about? Like, basically any of my low-level 5-stars. Tomoko? I think Tomoko has her weapon, doesn't she? Yeah, it's a free copy. Who'd you grab from the anti-thief selector? I doubled up on Cord to get her closer to A6. Who? I'll come back to you. Hold on, girl. Do I have your weapon? I have your weapon. I'll never use you. I don't have your weapon, I don't think. Ironically, Riddle actually has some uses. Do I have you? I do. Okay, so let's change you back. And now we can burn one of hers. I need this. Enhance Forge. This one. I will sacrifice characters I don't care about. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, so that at least got me a couple awarenesses, but I would need... It's just 2 more, right? I would need 2 more copies of... I'm so confused. 1... No, 1... Yeah, so I think 2 more copies of our weapon. Let's level up some skills. We go all the way. Guildies, here you go. We will now have an A6 Anj, an A6... Do we have an A6 Futaba still? Well, either way. And an A6 Miku. Yeah, the standards are whatever. Like, I could just use my coins for those. But there's nothing I can do but pull for hers. I'm half tempted to go get a weapon box, but then I'd have to like stop the stream. Well, not stop the stream. I'd have to like go off the stream. I'd have to go into my iOS and get it over there. It'd be a freaking pain in the ass. Well, I guess I could do it on the web store, but the web store has taxes. So I'm like literally thinking out loud here. I thought you guys had Futabas. Okay. Wait, what? I actually ran out of something? What did I run out of? I haven't run out of leveling materials in so long. Where is she at? What did I run out of? I didn't even know that was possible anymore. Okay, now I got 1,000 of these incenses, I think. Are these in those incense boxes? What is this called? It's like the red looking one. Do they have that in here? Nope. Do these really not have it? You gotta be kidding me. I have 1,000 of these boxes and they're freaking useless. Because they're all the gold ones? What am I missing here? Yes, pull Miku, my friend, pull Miku. Alright, well, let's go frickin' find some more. I guess I need to... How many do I need? 12? Alright. We need 12 of those bad boys. Oh, yeah, clear gems. Good call, because I have like a million of those fucking things. Yeah, I'll go use my yellow cognitive gems. I have nothing else to do with those things anyways. Bum bum. Kage, I didn't think I could run out of materials, man. Oh, for my auto clear stuff, I just throw AoE people in there and just go to town. I don't think I've done this stage in God knows how long, which is why On's probably still sitting in there. Guys, I don't play this game. I don't know about shops. Will we get a Kasumi rerun soon? I wouldn't assume until after summer at least. But I have no idea. This is not like a thing that will tell me that. Where is it at? Up here. Clear. God damn it. All right, where's the skill stuff? Did I just pass it? I just passed it. How many of these do I need? I don't know. Can we just do like, I can't click in there? Let's just go to 100 because I really don't know. And I have a ton of these. How many do I need of those? Yeah, I don't play this. I've never played this game. I'm like a complete noob. I don't even know who these characters are. What's a persona? Oh wait, let me grab these. Shh, 3 per upgrade. Too much? It's okay if it's too much because I've got so many of those freaking things anyways. And I'm gonna need them again in like 2 or 3 weeks for freaking Minami, right? There we go. Okay, so that's all maxed out. And then let's do her Mindscape. Let's see, yeah, I should be able to click here, just be like, unlock the whole damn thing. Like, but no, they want you to really feel the joy of unlocking 1,000 of these individually, because this is riveting gameplay, which makes for amazing streaming, because you guys all here to watch me click unlock. I know it. Let's see. Get all those. All right, what is what? Crit rates. Skill, attack up. Okay. Attack cap up. Attack, pierce rate. Okay. Damage, attack, crit damage. Weakness, crit damage, showstopper. So let's do this one first. Feel the weight of your clicks. Yeah, you must focus on the intent. Oh my god, get back over there. Make sure to turn off Miku's music in the Thieves menu. Okay. Did I have just enough to fully max that out? Sweet. I thought I was going to be missing on those. Oh yeah, full investment. There you go, baby. What is it? Where is her? Wait, what is this? Set to on stage. Battles will have a special background. Well, hell yeah. I couldn't find her freaking button there. You love the clicking? Clicking chicken. Revo cards. I freaking hate Revo cards. I almost would rather go spend money and go pull more on her weapon than freaking do her cards. All right, let me get these people before I forget. All right, one more for her. I think Minami was another one I got, right? Yomarimashita. Back that out. Sorry, I've not been as focused on chat as I normally am. I do apologize. Just take Futaba's. Fair. Off stage because of copyright. I'll just turn the music off when I'm streaming her stages. Off stage makes her music not play, but it's so cute. I'm 4 figures deep and have no good labor cards. That's tough. All right, fine, Beast, just because I like you. All right, I was going to go with Hope and Labor, I think is what it is. Yeah, so FYI, I tested this earlier today. When you press her skill 3, it will give you the buff for Hope and Labor, but the Pierce is only 1 turn. So turn 7, basically, you have the Pierce effect, and turn 8, you do not. So I tested this in the trial stage today, because she's using Hope and Labor in that stage. Do I have... What do I have, actually? Crit, nothing else good. Crit, nothing else good. Pierce, attack. I guess this one. What do you have? Crit, attack. So you're about the same. I did go for 86, my friend. I'm missing 2 copies of the weapon though. Real. I literally used all of my gems, all of my tickets, all of my coins, and I'm missing 2 copies of her weapon. So wait for Cycle of Fate. Yeah, it's in like 2 weeks though. You're gonna get a copy. I turned that music off. Don't worry. I switched it to the off whatever thing is called. So do this. Give me attack. Okay, I got attack on there. Did not get a pierce. I think I have very few of the ones I can select for that though. So I don't know if I want to burn any of those. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sitting pretty on those. Random gift set? I always forget we have these things. Yeah, I switch it to offstage. Sorry, let me get this because this is bothering me. I might just max her out tonight. I have so many freaking coffee, whatever the things are called. Okay, what is you said it's in the menu. Audio. So first of all, I'm going to do that for a second here. Was there a setting you were saying where I switched her off stage? So for a couple minutes, I'm just going to leave this on this, okay? Just so I don't screw myself here. Where's my characters? Where is she at? Yeah, see, I've got off stage right now. All right, back to our relations. So we need, how much can, oh, it's probably just going to say it in my skill. Hold on. I need to know how much attack to get to. All right, 5368 is what I need to get to. Yeah, 5368 attack. She's pretty darn close. I don't think attack's gonna be my problem. BGM, BGM, BGM. That's one I used, right? You clicked yes. Go back to the cell phone screen. Okay, hold on. Cell phone screen, BGM. Ah, okay. Oh, it's up here. Okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we'll do that and then I can put the music back on. Appreciate ya. Like I told you guys, I don't play this game. It's news to me. How do you find the max for their character stats? Generally speaking, it's, I mean, some characters don't state it so cleanly, but like if you look here, it says counts up to 5,368 of her attack. So I know that I need to get there because she gets this 0.57 for every 100 bits of points up to this number. Need to reset first, or songs are still selected? Alright, hold on. Desktop audio down. Let me go check. Oops, wrong BGM. Reset. 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 Okay. I think I'm good, right? Frickin' rain. No. Alright, are we good? I think we're good. Let me turn desktop audio back on. Oh, that reminds me too. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna use the hologram. Login bonus. Fuck you. Really? I had 2 cards sitting there? Oh, no, this is gonna have the freaking music. Oh my god, they're trying to get me stuck. Quick, get out of here. The good news is, like, if I get hit, I can always just have it remove the music on YouTube. It just takes forever. All right, let's go back to cards. I gotta take this jacket off because I'm like dying of heat Feel free to toss me some ones as I dance and take this off. Oh, my legs hurt. My quads hurt so much right now. I did like 100 wall ball squats like 2 days ago. Oh. All right. Here we go. Okay, I need hope, I think. Hope and labor. Labor. Let's see. Ooh. Let's just put that on for a second. So that is crit, pierce, and crit multiply. That's a really good card. She really wants crit as well because of the way her skills work. Some games have streamer modes, which is nice. Fool. I know, it's weird. My wig got stuck on the chair. Crit, pierce, crits. No. Crits. I'm going to try not to focus on attack. And then just get enough as I'm going through to hopefully do what I need to do. Because it's probably inevitable that I'll get some attack in places anyway. Defense, attack. And then I can always patch up holes once, this is pretty good too. Once the, whatchamacallit patch comes out where we get the card building thing, Circle of Fate. OnlyFans when? Almost did it today just so I could get the money to do a freaking A6. Damage multiplier, crits. I mean, pierce, these are pretty equal. That's a better crit multiplier to start. That's a better crit rate to start. So this is like a potential one. It's not gonna let me lock it right there. I have a lot of these cards apparently. Throws loonies at bear. No, it doesn't scale for crit value, but she doesn't have a crit always on like you have like with Futaba and Anj. And so she gets it from using her skill and it's not as strong. And so having a little bit of crit rate will actually help to boost the crit values, whereas it innately is giving you a better percentage on the other characters. So yeah, it's not that it scales off of anything. Crit, pierce, oh, fucking speed, dude. Crit, pierce, damage. Okay, so far that's the best card there. Here I'm going to want damage multiplier. Do I have a good damage multiplier one? Crit multiplier. Crit rate. Ugh. What happens if I bump these up? Oh, that's got attack. The rest of it's trash. Is A1 worth it? I mean, it's good. You get skill amp and you get a reset on your highlights when you go into her mode, so that's good. But otherwise, I wouldn't say it's like incredible. I wouldn't get too blindsided into chasing too much with her unless you really want to commit. Oh, that's stupid. There we go. Ah. Give me better cards. An Italian beef sandwich? Yeah. Absolutely. I'll take one of those while you're there, my friend. Hook a brother up. Oh, that's a shit card too. All right, so this is going to be a candidate for the event. For making a card. Here, I'm going to want crit rates. She gets a lot of good crit multiplier in her kit, so doesn't the crit buff last 3 turns and gets refreshed for the concert? Yes, but it's not the biggest crit buff is kind of what I'm saying. So when you're targeting additional stats to have transfer over as an elucidator, having more crit rate isn't a bad thing for her. Basically, I mean, she kind of follows the same notes as any other elucidator that you just want to go for DPS stats. All right. Oh, wait. What do you have? Anything good? Pierce, attack. Because I would totally rob from her. I don't give a shit. Crits, HP, defense. Can you give me something good? Pierce. Okay, that's not bad. Not great, because it's only 2 good stats, but it's not bad. Nothing. SP, speed, attack, and crit. You farm like crazy for her, get nothing to show for it. Yeah, I'm basically at this point just gonna get the best that I can, and then I'll reassess after we get the card building event in a couple weeks. All these freaking speed cards. And then here we'll just take an attack. Defense, damage, crit multiplier. Damage, attack damage. Jesus, these are terrible. Pierce. These are some of like the dumbest cards I've seen. Wow. Okay, these are shit. A2 is definitely a slow spender stopping point. A6 gives her an attack that's worth 100% of whatever damage you record during those last 2 turns. So if you do 10 million damage, she will come out with an attack that does 10 million damage at the very end of that set. There was a video earlier from CN, which has different modifiers, like way better. And it was damage cap. Her attack hit damage cap. It was absolutely freaking wild. I think what I need to do, I'm going to pick a safety card here. Attack, damage multiplier. Okay, so I'm going to equip that one. And then the other thing I can do also is customize. So this is labor, right? Yes. We're going to customize ourselves a star into attack. Crit. That's not bad. A double crit. Which DPS core was it for the CN video? What do you mean DPS core? You mean the characters? I want to say it was Frostgale Katone. It's on my Discord. If you go check out my Discord, it's in the general chat. Crit damage. Okay. Let me check that one out. Because that one, if it gives me a good third, that could be a really good card if I can get a good third on there. Fuck you, HP. Sorry. I don't know if you guys have been here long. I hate these damn cards. Okay, so Lost, how did my pulls go? It was what, guys? 28 tickets, plus I had 25,000 paid gems. I had 28-ish thousand gems, and then probably another 32-ish thousand gems from rebates to get to A6. So it could have been worse. It could have been worse, but it still hurt. And unfortunately, I'm missing 2 copies of her weapon to max out her weapon. So it was really good overall, but I'm still shy on the weapon. So I'm going to say I'm mostly I'm like 90% happy. Sky attack. Yes. Junk. Don't want to do that. Attack. Okay. No, I almost did the wrong card there, guys. We were trying to get Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk in the stream to help out, but they didn't bite. Crit and damage. Okay, does this one have a good third? Crit and damage. Where's it at? Not that one. Not that one. This one. Fuck, man. Sometimes these cards, they're mean. They're mean. That, I really wanted it. I've never done an A6 in a game before, so this is my first time in any gacha I've ever played. So I was very happy. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that. Like, give me something worth a damn. Because I didn't spend all my gems on you. Alright, let me do inscribe. Because a lot of those can just burn at this point. So this is labor. Will Miku be in Tartarus? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's just burn a bunch of these. Because I don't really need them. Where's the select all button? This game loves making you click on shit. Okay, we'll do that. We'll get rid of a bunch of these. Don't need any of you. Maybe we'll keep those two. What do we got? 76 do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Let's see this. Confirm. Can I get anything good? Sky. HP Pierce crit. Okay. Which one is Sky? Is Sky the first one? Or is that Sun? Another HP crit for Star. Defense, I don't care. Defense, I don't care. Crit multiplier. No, I want crit. Crit attack. Okay, so we need to look at the labor star. 6, 7 mentioned. Alright, we got a couple potentials here. Let's go check it out. I don't even have my headphones on. I'm just making that song up. Alright, let's see. Sun. This one's new. That's crap. Damage multiplier, crit only. Damage multiplier, crit only with attack. That doesn't help. Pierce attack. Okay, let's see if this can give us something worth a darn. Should I use a selector on A0 Katone or Moko? I mean, if you don't need Moko, I wouldn't grab her just for the sake of an A0. Son of a bitch. Defense, crit attack, attack, pierce. I think I'd rather keep... Oh, that's crit multiplier, though. Oh, this is HP recovery. What the hell am I even... Guys, what am I even doing with my life? Alright, crit, defense. I don't know what I was doing there. You got Yuki, Makoto, Kasumi. Nice. Oh, there we go. Crit and attack versus... What do I have now? Crit rate, attack, crit multiplier, attack. I'm going to go with this one, I think. I hate cards. Defense, crit multiplier, attack, HP, defense, HP, defense, crit rates. Crit, pierce, crit, attack. Can you give me something decent? You can filter on substats, yes. But the problem is, if you're doing like this, we have 3 stats, then you might accidentally filter stuff out. Fuck you, man. Defense. Defense, HP, crit, pierce, crits. Yeah, I would still rather have this one. Okay, and then over here, did we get some good attack ones on this one? Speed, attack. Matter of fact, just give me attack. Oops. Alright, let's compare these. Yeah, Fox is going to be awesome once he gets his Mindscape in a long time from now. Alright, what do we have now? Crit damage HP. Crit damage. Defense HP, that's basically the same thing. Pierce, nothing else. Pierce. I would have nothing else on that one. These cards are still trash. Let's do a couple more trying to build this last card. Because I can make these 2 cards. I'm less concerned about those. And that's like a week from now. Purple cards to honor per platypus. I like where your head's at, friend. Oh my god. Oops, I keep going all the way out too, like an idiot. Why don't you mug Futaba? Because I still use her in other modes. I'd rather just build her fresh. Oh, you game. I really want, like... Okay, damage crit. Damage crit. I really want a forever card mode where you can make them. That would be like the best thing ever. Even if it's like a slow roll kind of a thing. Like maybe you can do 1 card a week. Like I'd be so happy about that. Fuck. What if I do a reset on this one? How many resets do I have? 8? Poor Phoebe loses her cards every time someone comes out. Fuck Phoebe. Please tell me it's an emote in the Discord. If what is an emote? Oh my god. Give me something good to eat. Trick or treat, smell my feet, fuck you. Oh. Just watching pulls, some fate, lost 250-50s, went full 160 both, but didn't get A6, stuck at A3 for now. Hope I can do it in 20 days. I mean, 20 days is going to be really hard to get the gems for it, just giving you some fair expectations there. Like, you might have to drop cash if you truly, truly want it. I'm not telling you you should. By no means am I telling you you should. I'm just trying to set a reality there. Yes, okay, finally. Okay, we are locking this card in. Alright, let's level these other ones. See where this puts us. Nice, at least it hit on the good things. The worst was where it's like, let's give all ailment accuracy, watch. Oh, I thought I jinxed myself. I'm telling you to drop cash. Good one, Kage. Kage knows what's up. You grinding cards? That was like a full spread. Alright, where am I at on attack? Not even close. I need much more attack than that. First of all, let me just go get her Thieves Den done. Oh, I can put her in here. There we go. Finally can level someone else. And then let's get... Oh! I'm not going to take my cake yet. Transform. I need to see what her attack is when I get into battle. Cut in Miku. Get that. All out attack. Yes. That's Lufel. Does she not have another one? Thought she'd add more. What's her Q rating at? Yeah, she's got plenty of Q rating. Okay, let's just put her in a battle really quick. I want to see what her in battle stats are. Do, 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 do. It doesn't matter where I go. We'll just go somewhere in here. Okay, Futaba, nice knowing you. Oh, it's fine. I just want to see what her stats are. Her in-battle stats are right there. What do you mean? Yeah, she's way too low. 4793. I'm using Hope and Labor. 4793. And I need, I forget, what was it? 53. Yeah, I need to go change my cards and get more attack. Bummer. This Stingy with the Bells and Stardust. Yeah, it takes a while to farm a lot of that out. Alright, we gotta fix her attack. 22247. What did I say it was like 4793 or something like that? Salamander coins. I went with the weapon pulls. Oh, her odd attack in the Thieves Den. I truly missed it. Really? Lufel. Oh, god damn, it was literally... And there's 10 of the attack I need. Alright, I need to figure out what cards I want to screw over. Let's first... I already know I'm going to need new cards, so... Oops. Oh, let's do this crap. Let's grab, I don't know, about 30. And we need labor. Where is labor? Worst part of the game. I want to try to hit the attack without having to do that. Because if you can, your damage up will be quite nice. Revelations. Oh, wait. Somebody fire me. I didn't even level my goddamn card. I didn't even level my card. I thought, oh, you know what? I leveled it, but I didn't change it to the other card, I think is what happened. I think that's what happened. I leveled the wrong card. Yeah, this was the card I wanted. I knew that felt way too low. Jesus. 5135. That's a lot closer. I was like, that felt way too freaking low. And I need 53. I might still be... I might as well take a look at what other cards I just got. Who let me be a streamer? I blame you guys. I blame you guys. I can't believe you let me be a streamer. Do I have any better cards? I might as well look, since I just wasted all those. That one will not be a better card. Pierce, crit... Crit multiplier, debatable. Pierce attack, crit attack. I kind of want to keep that pierce though. Friends. See, this is what happens when I go A6. This is why I can never do it again. One and done. Crit rate, attack. No. Crit multiplier, crit rate. No, I want crit rate up top. Attack. No, I want crit rate up top. Literally just said that to myself. Attack, ailment. Oh, give me another good card here. That'd be kind of cool. After I wasted all that material. That's not cool. Speed, HP. Jank. Do you guys remember back in high school, if you're as old as I am, calling everything jank? I remember. Okay, so this is fine. Because remember, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this card and this card. So this one I'm going to make into crit multiplier, attack, damage multiplier and pierce rate. So I will have another card that has attack soon. And then this one, I'll make damage multiplier, attack, crit, and pierce. So I'm going to customize 2 cards. So I don't care. Like, I'm close enough for the next week. She's at 5135. Let's go check again what it is in battle now. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Get the hell out of there. Bam. Ba-bam. Actually, you know what? That needs to switch over to like an Akihiko for somebody. I don't even know what our guild bosses and stuff are today. Where's my Akihiko? Akihiko. Am I blind? There we go. And then I need to switch some of this stuff out. I feel like I have to do her instead of Yui since I just A6'd her. I feel like this is the way. Which one do I want? I like that one. Change frame. I have not changed these things since I started this game with Yui. I don't like any of those, and I feel like that kind of works. 125 is insane. 125 was that my rating? These are fish. Oh, what's this? That kind of works for her. Okay, we'll do that one. And then profile design, what's new? I got the Wonder one. Yeah, we gotta do that one. Boom. Wallpaper. Yes. Sweet. Okay. I actually use new things. Oh, that's weird to get used to. Is the A6 worth it? It's expensive. It's very good. It's especially when they get the buffs to her later. But truth be told, it's an expensive proposition, and you probably should not be doing it if you're not chasing scores. Like it's questionable that I should have even just done that. Let's see what our stats are. Not Yui. 5 to 19. I need like 53 something. Right? Oh, I can't even do that yet? Okay, whatever. Just you do this. I don't even care. I just want to get to her turn. Can you show? They will probably die too quickly. So we could do it somewhere else. I'm going to tell you right now, I've not even thought about good rotations for her yet. So this is probably not going to be a great example. But let's go into a fight that's actually real. Do we want... I'll pop in here for a second. What do we even have for fights this season? Quick clear. Quick clear. Quick clear. Okay. Alright, so we have the Akihiko boss, which wouldn't work well with her. Right? I mean, he would potentially get... But he wouldn't be on a skill 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... Yeah, that wouldn't be a great fight for her. This would be what? Chinese New Year Rin? She kind of works on a 2 or 3 turn rotation. I actually have her at A1. Let's just try it. I can always reset these fights. So, Chinese New Year Rin with Matoi. Not you. You. Do I need to heal on this fight? I don't know if I need to heal on this fight or not. We need throne. Where the shit is throne? Throne. Okay. Need you. Yeah, you're not wrong about the theurgy, but the problem is Akihiko wants the 3-turn setup. Who else do I want in this one? I've got Matoi. I could still do a little defense down. When am I going to use that? I'm trying to think of like a half rotation before I get too far. Because it would be Dionysus for crit on turn 2. Throne on turn 4. Too bad I don't have an AoE defense down for him. That'd actually be pretty nice. I think I could still... I'm trying to think if I actually need more defense down, but we're going to try this. This is a non-thought out rotation, so let's see what we do. Let's see what we do, guys. Dun, 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 dun. I don't care. What was even the thing? I didn't even check out what the setup was for this. I don't like to read. Corrosive Blood. Increased final damage taken. Stacks up to 8 times. Okay. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, 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 da, da, da. It'd be really nice if I didn't have to heal. As then he can pump out some serious damage. What is my turn order even? Yeah, hella fast right now. Why are they so fast? Oh yeah, you do want to heal here because they can one-tap you. Alright, let's think about rotations, guys. Start with this. Might as well start with Marakunda. What are we even playing for music? I'm realizing I don't have my headphones on. I have not theory crafted her rotation, by the way. So... Oh my god. The fuck off me, dude. Alright, what song do I want? I'm gonna have to, like, cheat sheet for a while until I memorize all the song combinations. Alright, so we can do... Pierce rate. Party damage. Crit damage. I'm about to do Dionysus for crit rate. And this will give attack. This will do party damage. No, I turned off the Miku music because of copyright. HP I don't care about. Weakness damage. Weakness damage. That'd be interesting to start early with. I'm gonna have to really test which one's the best one. Crit rates. This team has a lot of defense down, so I might go into an offensive song. And I kind of want to see what happens if I go with weakness first. So I need... Where's the weakness one? Crit rates. So we need... If he doesn't have critical track, which is what? Spring Storm. How do I switch her freaking sound? Wait, how do I pick a different freaking music? Can I not switch it myself? Well, in that case, I guess I'll just have to do skill 1. Oh, press H? I'm pressing H. Out of menu, press H. Oh, thank you. Spring Storm. Okay. Appreciate that. So this should be Spring Storm giving me weakness damage. Okay. Thank you for that. So I think I did that right. Weakness damage, yep. I thought it'd be weird if you couldn't, but like I don't know how I didn't see that big freaking H. I know, Ricardo, I want those, but I'm like tapped out on some spending right now. Rebellion. Oh, it would be bugged anyways. All right, so how do I want to do my highlight rotation here? See, this is what I'll have to really think through later too. I'm definitely gonna want her highlight late. I'll get 2 extra turns and a reset. But I could also get 2 of these. This is what I mean, like I'm gonna really have to sit down and like think through rotations and like how this really changes things. So whatever I score now, I can guarantee will be better when I sit down and really think about these. But that's why I like her. Ba-da-bum. Da-da. Alright, so I already did spring, whatever the heck it's called. I'm in play with fire. Let's see, I think next up I would probably want... Let's see, this is, I said play with fire, right? So I did spring storm, play with fire. So that's crit damage. Party damage. Crit damage is probably the way to go. And then crit rate. See, I think I would want to go... Yeah, I'm going to go crit damage. What did I do last time? Skill 1 or skill 2? Because I also want to get the buffs rolling in from here. So last time I did weakness damage, right? Which I thought was this. Yeah, so this is good. So then skill 1 on this makes sense. Oh my god, this is going to take a lot of thought and like me figuring it out. Do, 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 do. She did 1, 3, so purifying flames. She'll be back on 1. This will give Scald. Her kid is so high IQ. Yeah, I don't think she's 4 people I don't want to think. No, I know which tracks I use, but I have to think about the track and the buff and the main skill 1 or skill 2 buff. Because you get a buff no matter what for using skill 1 and skill 2. And then each song gives a different buff with it. So it's more than just remembering a 1-2-1-2 rotation or remembering the songs. You have to remember the combinations with them. I haven't read Najox's rotation guide, but the dude's smart, so I'd imagine it's good. I suspect it's going to be more team dependent though. Alright, so now we have the 3rd song. Alright, so now... Yeah, dude, nobody would be able to figure this shit out. So it would be good to go back into skill 2 to refresh this buff. And now I'm on Heaven. But that's HP, which is hot garbage. So I guess we just double up on this. This will be Pierce rate. Yeah, we kind of have to go this way. I don't really care about her heal because I've got the twin sitting right there. And then, ideally, at the end of the fight, I want all 3 of their highlights. I'll get 1 highlight reset plus a fast charge. So I can definitely get the twins in there. How long is her duration? 2 turns. He's 2 turns. And I need to actually use hers in that mode. So those 2 together. So 1 has to go before, 1 has to go during, and then she has to end. So then I would probably want... Well, she'll get a reset, so I could use hers now. And then they need the heal. Yeah, and I gotta see like how that double highlight feels in practice. I also have the wrong card set on the twins right now, FYI. They're on their single target set for reducing defense, which is not the card set I would normally have for this fight. I just forgot to switch it. Alright, so next up... So... If debuffs count down, I would want... Okay, let me think through this. So I've got Scald. So I really should be doing this right now. Yeah, you can hold the skill 3. Alright, she needs a skill 1. And so I'm actually going to use my turn 6. If you, I think you lose the track specific buffs until you wait to the end. I don't know why that would happen. Because you refresh the buffs as you play and then, well, I have an A6. So I'll get all the buffs no matter what. Alright, so we're back to Spring Storm. Which is skill 2 for me. This should be weakness damage, right? Yeah. Okay, and then... game? Shoot. Game? What are you doing? Oh my god, I thought the game was about to crash out. I'm going to change her rotation to be sword, skill 1, double sword. Can I set up Scald? No, because I'm still going to want... I'm not even writing this stuff down, which is terrible. I normally would be. Yeah, it must have been a computer thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely test this, does debuffs thing go down? Because that would change how I set up the last turn. I'm on turn 5. Let me think about that, because so that definitely wouldn't extend. Hers would not extend. I'm gonna try it with this. Love that move. In DOD. Sorry, what does DOD stand for? I say that all the time. I actually don't know what that stands for. I don't think it would stack. I think it would just refresh. I mean, all fun things to test. But yeah, I don't think they would stack. They would just extend the turns. Okay, so this is last turn, right? Yeah, this is turn 6, so this is where I would have to hit this. I have to hit this now, right? And then I get 2 turns after this? This is obviously my first time using her. So I'm still theory crafting to max. See if any of you guys know off the top of your head. You get 2 turns to start, then your turn 6. That's interesting. Okay, so I would use it now. Okay. Alright, so then we would go into this. Oh, Slick Rick is the best. It's sad that he's not going to create. But I get it. It's a ton of work. I can't imagine him trying to figure out these rotations. I probably would have quit too. Alright, so do I have Scald is the question. I don't think so. Do I have Burn on anybody? Ice Burn. So last turn I did... Oh shit, what did I do last turn? Dionysus, yeah. Purifying Flames. Oh, good, okay. Now the questions will come back for this next one. Because I would want this for... Yeah, this is what I mean. I'm going to have to really theory craft the shit out of this. I did not do Guild Boss. We just wanted to see her skill 3 with A6 in action. Okay. So she's in this. A2 Miku? I don't think you have to push for that, no. Alright, so I do get this now. Do Revolution, pump it into the twins a little bit. Jeez. Goodbye, cover overnight. I mean, I wouldn't have her skill 1 up. I don't think this will be up. Right? Feel the beat, clear sound, blue-green, damage up. Yeah, it's not... Yeah, see, I would have to do a whole different rotation. So I guess we still go with this. Yeah, I was just trying to think of like... I mean, I still think overall I should wait. So I can do 140% with technical. Or I can do this and buff my next turn, which is almost 140. Crit rate. Yeah, I mean, overall damage I would still do more in the fight doing this first. Unfortunately. So I would want to try to reassess when I choose to use that power so I could get it on the double turn. So what did she just do? I didn't catch what that damage was, but I mean, that was pretty cool. Bum bum. What do we got here? So we're under heaven would be pierce rate. I want... Yes, that one. And skill 2. I haven't been looking at the tweets, so I don't personally know. Is it, in what way is it bugged? So he just did that not too long ago. I wouldn't think they would have... Oh, what is she on now? I've like totally lost track of where I'm at on rotations now. Yep, I got the A6. I do need to upgrade her weapon quite a bit though. Yeah, so I definitely think I could do better. But I wonder if I use her skill earlier, I could probably actually do better. I don't know about Makoto Yuki. Alright, let's go back in. Because ideally I'd want her to start when I can double up on Yaoling's sword. But like I said, it's going to take a while for me to figure out the best rotations for her. Do 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 bump 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 bump. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. So I think it would be turn 5. I actually want to kick her off. Hey, eventually I hopefully will give you guys one with the full weapons. Oh, she's way too new, guys, for all that. I want to start with this. I want to keep this somewhat close to my last rotation, so I can see just how much different it is timing this at a different time. Oh, your pulls went bad?
きの時間です。行くぞジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And now I want Rebellion. Alright, so I'll get the highlight reset. Right, is it reset or is it reset the cooldown for everybody? Because that changes things too. Hold on. Reset all highlights cooldowns. Okay, so I can go double up on the twins doing this. So I think I would rather do that. But they'd be on 3. Oh, that's good, Dark. Get the fuck off me, dude. Rude. Okay. So this should be skill 1. Play with fire, skill 1. Crit damage, yep. 1 a.m. Ouch. Yes. Sorry, this is taking a lot of brain power for me, so I'm kind of ignoring chat. Apologize. Should get a Scald in there. Yep, there's Scald. Oh my god. So many cover of nights. Alright, this is still churn 3. Yes. Yeah, I'm really not following chat at all. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really trying to set up an earlier use of her concert. Okay, and then this one I think I wanted number 1 again, right? Because, yeah. If I won't look at you, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. All right, so that means if I do this now, the bus will extend through. They'll still have Scald. So their debuff should be fine. I'll get a double sword. So I want a Marakunda here. So all the debuffs will be fine. Then he can go into... Yeah, he can go into double buff. This is turn 4, so that means we're in Requiem. I really should be writing this down. I'm trying to like keep this in my head, guys, which is blasting me. Now she'll be buffed for her swords. What's up, Pawn? I'm kind of sad I don't have a catchy now because of Miku. If I knew Miku was coming with all this bullshit, I would totally would have pulled a catchy. Okay, so here is where I'm going to want to use hers. Instead of at the end. I hate the metro. I don't remember. It's pretty far, though. Okay. Will I get 2 highlights off? I think I will. So I want to use you guys. And then you can go into Rebellion. You're back into skill 1. And you should be on sword. Yeah, the extra turns from Miku is insane. Like, I love this like thing up on the top left. Okay. Yep, and then she gets her highlight. Is there a buff I'll get? Yeah, I should hold the highlight for a moment until I'm fully buffed. Because it won't recharge before I'm done. Yeah. I'm using both of my brain cells, guys, and I'm rubbing them together as hard as humanly possible here. And if I'm right, they should all have Scald on them. Yeah, they do. So then he can go into Throne and give us that buff. Kage, if you're here, I hope I'm making you proud. She gets Extinguishing Guidance, right? Because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, she's Extinguishing Guidance. We believe. And then we get this. Alright, so let's take it off of fast forward and see if we can actually catch what the hell the damage is doing. Okay? Kage's probably like, he sucks at this game. Or at least I try. So we're at 69. And another 3 million. Okay. So we went from 69 up to 86. That feels a lot better. Does that not feel a lot better? To go from 69 to 86? And then I'm pretty sure her buffs are gone now, right? Like after that? Wait, no. Well, I have 1 turn left on Feel the Beat. Fuck, I'm gonna have to think hard on this stuff. So crit damage needs to come back. Where's my weakness damage? Is that in here? Or is it all to the beginning again? I don't see weakness damage. Okay, so I do need to start the rotation over again. So I'm gonna want whatever it was called. This one. Head hurts, mine too. Because it hurts because I'm not writing this shit down. Like I should be writing this all down. Just auto battle. Yeah, exactly. Just auto battle. Yes, I got A6. I need 2 more weapons though, but I'm out of all currency. I'm completely drained. But yes, I got the A6. I had to. What does it say now for their defense down? What are they? So they still have the Ice Burn. They still have a defense down. Scald is still for 3 turns. Marakunda is still there for 2 turns. So I can actually just buff. I don't even have to reapply that. So I could go into like a revolution into a flaming thing. That Miku blast was pretty legit. Like, I mean, I don't know what you guys thought, but I thought that was a pretty good freaking bump of damage. She should be on skill 1. Yeah, you guys got scalded again. You're not going anywhere. You'll be back into 1. And we get a highlight back. You don't have to A6, Melissa. I got it in the guild for us. It's just where the skill reads that debuffs go down, but it must mean debuffs on your party members. Okay, it doesn't reset that. And so here what we'll do is we'll use him on Dionysus instead. I bet I could still come up with a better highlight rotation, but I feel like having Mio, twins, and get to launch hers was pretty damn good. What's the reason for not starting with Heaven Skill 1? Because Heaven Skill 1, I want to say, is crit damage? Oh no, it's pierce rate. It's pierce rate, but I have Marakunda and I have Mio on my team. And so I'm already flooring defense pretty damn hard. It might be better, but this is why we do the testing, right? So it doesn't mean that my choice was the correct choice. I still need to mess around with all this stuff. You think you could do 2 to 3 times the damage? Damn! That's insane. Oh, Yannisek Mark on a single target for 4 turns is kind of ridiculous. That's true, I could watch it back and write it down. Alright, let's see how much better my score is this time at the end of this all by not waiting till the end to launch that and timing it with a double window. 111? I don't even remember what I had the first time. That's terrible. It's a new record. I don't remember what the first record was. $292. What are people using on this fight? Oh, it doesn't say on this one. It's on... Oh, yeah, it does. It's over here. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong spot. Same team I am. Jesus Christ. Bump. Bump. 1 billion? Okay, first of all, they got all A6s, I'm sure. Better. Still not the perfect one. Buffs play out, debuffs don't. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It was around 90? Okay. So I probably got somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 million more just by changing when I used her skill to have it with double swords. That's not bad. Yeah, these are whales. Like, I don't even know like what the right one would be in terms of like who I'd compare to. I haven't even done the other side yet, though, keep in mind. Because I still think it'd be better to use Anj over here with my Akihiko. I mean, you could use her and time it to where it's in his skill 3, but then you're not getting a benefit of a double skill 3, which Anj would give me. So, like, I'll do this fight and then I gotta go. Oh, wait, no, I can't, because I'm using... Wait, let me think. I would use Akihiko, Turbo... Yukari. Actually, I can. Where's Yukari? Anj. I do not have an A6 Anj. I don't have Dionysus, so this will be lower than my usual score. Oh, and I don't have... What's his face? My fire dude. Okay, so this is actually be a lot lower than I normally would. Could go that way. Test it out for winded. I'll have to rethink this team. This isn't actually how I would want to play this fight. But I'm just curious where I'll end up. Do. A1's better than the weapon. I love Akihiko. Like I said, I would redo this fight. This is not exactly how I would set it up. Because of the cert thing, I have to rethink about how I would do this team. And I don't have the crit damage boost either. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bump a bump, get rid of your buffs. Do. Do that in a minute. So how would I want to do? I guess I would have to do it with this. Neon doesn't have AoE defense down though. That's his problem. If I could put my Aracunda on him, I would. I haven't really cared much about being an 8-star for a while. Ever since Violet. I just don't try hard enough. Bum, bum. Watch fix your account. I probably should watch that at some point. I heard the guy that recorded is kind of cute too. So, you know, nothing wrong there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. He does have defense shred in his signature skill. You're not wrong. But you also get additional defense shred by enacting winded on what's his face that I have. Bum, 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 bum. Again, this isn't the team I'm like perfectly thinking about either. Like this is not like my final run of SOS, unless it's just I'm so high up that I don't have to care anymore, in which case I will not run SOS again. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Would Rebellion be better than Cohesion on him right now? I might actually go Cohesion. I gotta think about that one. Normally I'm running a different team for this. We're on turn 2? Yes. Four-star is not the default weapon. Default weapon is a 3-star. 4-star is the gold one, which you can also get from EY shop if you have enough of the green coins. Or as you can pull for it, but obviously that's it's a whatever, right? Like if you're pulling for a weapon, you should be pulling for the 5-star, not the 4-star. Okay, and then you're on Arrow of Life. I actually have a rotation with this team, by the way. They get you 3 Akihiko Theurgies, but it does not do more damage than just straight out buffing him. Okay, and then we go This.
気は逃さない。
これでもうこちらの流れですよ。
This.
力で俺は。食らわせてやる。
Yeah, 4 stars you can get an EY shop with the green coins. Otherwise, they're constellations for losing on the weapon banner itself.
すごく辛そう。
Dun, 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 dun. I messed up something on my highlight rotation. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I messed up something on the highlight rotation there.
こちらへ。
歌声よ、届いて。さて、どうしましょうか。行きますよ。エウテル
Choo
ペ。
choo.
ギア上げてくよ。来なさい。
They are both skippable. I just really like Akihiko. So it was not going to be a skip for me.
来なさい。フィティス。みんな、フィットインよ。
But in like 2 patches, Summer Puppet is going to trump him. I can't deny that.
いいよ。これで終わり。
We should be 2.
ペルソナ。
Dun, dun, dun.
ペルソナ。ドミニオン。フィッシュヌ。これでどうだ。
すごい。ありがとう。
Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
届いて。
You should be back on 1. I love Akihiko. You will always skip Yukari. I don't blame you. He is, but I mean that argument is the same for every new DPS, right? Whenever new DPS comes out, just say, are they the best? And either go AoE, single target, and whatever their element is, and the answer is going to be yes. That's the whole crux of this game.
さて、どうしましょう。
But at some point, you either got to spend money or skip. And so I have to think about it from the kind of average player perspective when I'm making guides and videos.
エウテルペ。
I mean, if the answer was just pay the money to pull everybody, then it wouldn't be an answer, right? I think that's what people miss out on. So I have to kind of look at the holistic roster and think about who's been useful longest, and that drives a lot of what I decide. All right, so I need to remember how I did this rotation last time. So I'm going to go into 2 turns on her. Yes, that's how it worked. So it was 2 turns on her, which will put me into a Dionysus on him. Or did I have to do him first? I have to do him first. Because he'll be on Thor. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. Well, I guess not Dionysus. You get what I mean, though.
ありがとう。
Yeah, you can always use old school closer. So then we have to do it this way.
待てよ。
若い子の相手つかれる。
Kind of want to try a cohesion. I'm curious. Do. God, twins are the win, man. I love twins so much.
遅い遅い。無事でよかった。さて、どうしましょうか。
Do, do.
エウテルペ。
Do, 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 do.
ギア上げてくよ。ミティス。私がついてるから。
3 Mikus and 94 pulls? Hell yeah.
ありがたい。
Owe me a beer? It could be a I do non-alcoholic. The Beeros, I'm doing Tom Holland's drink. I don't actually drink. But I do like the taste. But I haven't drank alcohol in a year and a half, over a year and a half now.
すごく辛そう。このままじゃ。
The summer units, yeah, they're strong. Very, very strong.
若い子の相手疲れるな。
ペルソナディシュヌトールいただいている。
Do, 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 do. Now everyone's downed. Love it. All right. And now we go ham.
加勢する。
よし、準備できました。
Double highlight.
最短距離で突っ走るよ。歌声よ。届いて。
時は逃さぬ。
すごい。
Do, 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 do.
私たちも一緒に戦います。
Dun, 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 dun. Do it, Akihiko. And then do it again.
届いて。
合わせてやる。
How do you not like Akihiko?
すごい。
Not bad. About the same as my other fight, honestly. And neither fight is probably like maxed out of my rotation either. I feel like that's a good starting place. And in 20 days, so in 19 days, I'll come back and check on this. There's literally no reason for me to check this until then. But my friends, I'm tired. I gotta go get the kids, all the fun stuff. So I'm gonna be letting you go here. And then hopefully I can chip away at getting 2 more copies of the weapon. And so I can have an A6, R6 on a character for once. But all the same, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was a longer stream, and I appreciate you. So until our next stream or video, please take care of yourselves.